Pinta fuerte. La chinga de tu vida, Dios mío.
When Canelo Álvarez and Edgar Berlanga fought, it was very intense, especially when Álvarez hurt Berlanga with words by saying that he would be in a lot of pain when they fought in the ring. But Álvarez didn't stop there. He also made fun of Berlanga by saying that his punches were like those of a child and that he hits with the force of his own son. Álvarez made it clear that he still planned to beat the crap out of Berlanga. Berlanga started the press conference by thanking his fans, supporters, and the event's promoters. But what surprised everyone the most was how calm Berlanga was during the face-off. Instead of being angry, he even took a moment to thank Álvarez for the chance to fight him. It's nice to see that there are still fighters in the world who treat their opponents with respect and courtesy, showing that sportsmanship is still alive and well in the boxing world.
I want to thank PBC, I want to thank Loser Cubas, Al Heyman, Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, my manager Keith Conley, my dad, Edgar Berlanga Sr., and I also want to thank Team Canelo for giving us this opportunity.
Since then, when Berlanga thinks about how he's been forgotten after facing many challenges and strong opponents without getting the credit he thinks he deserves, he can't help but feel disappointed. What really bothers him is the sudden wave of hate he's faced despite all of these problems. Berlanga is still hopeful that people will change how they think of him once the fight happens. He's set on proving himself in the ring and hopes that this performance will earn him the respect and recognition he's been looking for.
There's a lot of doubt out there on me and a lot of hate, but I've been facing adversities, man. I've been facing hate all my life, you know. There's my opportunity to become a great champion, but also be legendary in the sport of boxing. It's gonna be something amazing, man. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. That's the biggest rivalry in boxing.
If you ask Berlanga why he feels overlooked, he could only say how deeply this feeling has affected him and how it has been that way for as long as he can remember. He says that even if he held a world title, people would still not give him the credit he deserves. This feeling of being overlooked is something he's had since the start of his career, when no one wanted to sign him and no promoter was willing to take a chance on him. It's been a struggle for him the whole way, making him believe that no matter what he does, he's still not getting the attention he deserves.
Like I said before, man, I've always been overlooked. You know, even if I had a world title, I'll still be overlooked. You know, I've been overlooked all my life, and I said this earlier on a Breakfast Club. I said that, you know, when I first turned pro, nobody wanted to sign me. No promotion wanted to sign me.
When Álvarez took the stage after Berlanga, the atmosphere noticeably shifted to a more calm and composed tone. Is this the demeanor we usually expect from him? Álvarez is known for not just inflicting physical damage on his opponents, but also for his sharp verbal jabs. However, during this conference, it seemed like he had a good night's sleep, as he spoke unusually well of his opponent. This unexpected display of respect from someone with such a fierce reputation left many surprised, showing a different side of Álvarez that isn't often seen in the build-up to fights.
He's a strong fighter, young fighter, and I'm gonna put all my best in the training, all my best in the fight to put it a great fight. And I'm just happy. I love boxing. I love what I do, and I'm happy to be here and all that I want.
Eventually, the true attitude of Álvarez emerged. He told Berlanga that he's about to experience something entirely different in the ring. What kind of difference will it be? Will Álvarez deliver a knockout blow before the final bell? That remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. Álvarez is determined to give it his all and ensure that the fans witness an unforgettable fight. He's committed to making sure that this bout will be one to remember, with every punch contributing to a thrilling experience for everyone watching.
It's gonna be a great fight. He's gonna experience something different, and the people is gonna enjoy this fight.
And hey, that was just one conference. The other interview was so heated that everyone in the room wished the fight could happen right then and there. Imagine the thrill and anticipation the fans must have felt as they watched these two proud warriors standing inches apart, neither wanting to back down. Álvarez, the reigning champion with an impressive record of February 2nd, 61, exuded unshakable confidence. Berlanga, the undefeated challenger at 220, radiated sheer determination. If you ask me, It was clear that both fighters were ready to deliver and the fans were in for a showdown. They wouldn't soon forget. Clearly Álvarez is ahead when it comes to verbal jabs, leaving Berlanga at a bit of a disadvantage in the pre-fight banter. Now what's Berlanga's game plan? Is he just going to let Álvarez's words slide without a response? Not at all. The undefeated Berlanga is taking a different approach as he gears up for his fight against Álvarez, known for his knockout power. The Puerto Rican sensation has decided to change his strategy in his quest to dethrone the mighty Mexican champion, and it's not what fans might expect. Instead of relying solely on his power, Berlanga is planning something that could catch Álvarez off guard. So what is it? Berlanga apparently has an ace up his sleeve. He's not just relying on his fists to secure a victory in this fight. Instead, he's banking on something far less visible but potentially even more powerful: his mind. In a surprising twist, Berlanga revealed his unconventional strategy to defeat Canelo Álvarez, focusing on outsmarting his opponent rather than just overpowering him. This mental approach could be the key to unlocking a path to victory, catching Álvarez and perhaps even the fans by surprise.
When I talk, shut up.
I don't want to
When I talk, shut up.
I don't want to shut
When I
up.
talk, shut up.
I don't want to shut up.
Canelo.
When I talk, shut up.
Canelo.
And what?
When I talk,
And then
shut up.
what? What are you gonna do?
And then,
What you gonna do?
fuck you
What
up.
you gonna do?
All right.
What you gonna do?
Berlanga's approach marks a significant departure from his usual game plan, famous for his devastating knockout power. With 17 of his 22 victories ending in KOs, Berlanga has built a reputation as a fearsome puncher, but as he prepares to face Canelo Álvarez, the young Puerto Rican understands that brute force alone won't be enough. He's up against a boxing genius with a formidable track record, and he knows he needs more than just a heavy hand to prevail. So Berlanga is trading in his sledgehammer for a scalpel, planning to outthink the champion rather than simply outpunch him when they meet on September 14th. Recently, Jamie Munguia weighed in on the upcoming fight between Canelo Álvarez and Berlanga. Munguia, who faced Canelo Álvarez in a recent fight, experienced firsthand the prowess of the Mexican champion on a vibrant night at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas during the Cinco de Mayo weekend. Álvarez beat Munguia by a unanimous decision, marking Munguia's first professional loss in their all-Mexican showdown. Canelo Álvarez's victory not only handed Munguia his initial defeat, but also allowed him to successfully defend his unified super middleweight title. Munguia stated that it would be a tough fight for Berlanga. He knows that Álvarez has a knack for doing the unexpected, and his own experience against Álvarez left him caught off guard. Munguia believes that Berlanga will face similar challenges as Álvarez employs techniques and strategies that are often beyond the imagination of a typical fighter. This unpredictability and skill make Álvarez a formidable opponent, so Berlanga will need to be prepared for anything when he steps into the ring with the champion. But what do you think about this matchup? Will Álvarez continue his dominance and secure another victory? Or will Berlanga finally prove to everyone that he deserves recognition and shouldn't be overlooked? Share your ideas and opinions in the comments below.